Let's see here. 14 degrees. That is Fahrenheit. There is an option in the game to set it to Celsius, and I thought about doing that and then, you know, making some sort of joke about it, but I don't know. Wow, so our stockpile here is pretty full already, which is nice. 113 firewood, some stone. You know, we're actually doing well enough. I kind of want to reinforce or insulate the houses, which cost me, let's see, 24 logs. Well, that's a lot more logs than I have. Never mind, we're not going to re-insulate the houses yet, because we need to finish building all of these things. Oh, hey, our hunting cabin's done. So I can set a few guys over here, and they'll start collecting venison and pelts, which is really important, because then I can make coats. All the clothes that the characters wear will eventually wear out, and then once they are sufficiently worn, they will stop providing any sort of real protection. So let's go ahead and turn our fields back on now that we're into early spring, and get us 3 farmers. We're going to decrease our number of builders by 1. Let's see. We're going to get our firewood guy working up to the fuel limit, decrease our fishermen, and let's see what we got here. Oh yeah, orchard. Bring that down to only 1 worker. So that way all 3 of these fields will be planted. That'll be taken care of. Now, what we want to get working on as quick as we can is building a trade depot. Because once we have that, we can start trading with the outside world. And that way we don't run out of everything we need. Now let me see if I can find where that would be. It's under one of these things. Trading post. Like, I'm guessing that I can't just build a trading post here and expect anyone to actually show up. Because it is, like, landlocked. There's no way for a boat to come off from the edge of the map on that. Now, and I don't think that these narrow creeks are good enough either. I think I really have to set this up, like, here. And this is a ways out, which I don't love. But there's not really anywhere better as far as I could tell. I guess I could try building it up here. But that's also kind of awkward, because then they have to cross the creek, which I don't think they can do. So, yeah, it looks like this is going to go in down here. So, that'll also clear out a bunch of this lumber and whatnot. Let's see, now that we've cleared out everything, what can we do about this? We can't build up here. Can we build along here, maybe? Okay, so yeah, so we can build a dirt road kind of along the edge here. No. Uh-oh, what are we low on? Oh, we actually have too many things. Too many stones, logs, all that. Well, that's a good problem to have. So let's go ahead and build another stockyard here. Stockpile. Okay. Great. We've already got enough fuel that we don't need more. So let's go ahead and send that guy over to the fishing dock. And we'll let the other people go be laborers. You know what? Our gatherer's hut is actually also done too. So we can send 2 guys over here to start gathering mushrooms, berries, figs, roots, all that stuff. Okay, great. So, we'll just go ahead and start letting this all run. That question mark means that that is currently, like, there's not a guy there. But we can just turn it off or pause it. Let's see. Storage is once again near capacity. Well, this one's at 0. So, I mean, I don't know, guys. Just use a different one. Okay, let's see. Wow, we are running low on food. Oh, well, it's starting to come in from the fields here. Which, now that they've all yielded everything, I guess we can actually go ahead. That's just like, that bunch of food's just sitting there. I don't know that I love that. Let's go ahead and pause this one. That guy can keep working. Speaking of getting more food, let's increase our fisher dudes. This thing is slowly coming together. It would really help if I had a road over here. But, you know, whatever. We try. Okay. So, boom. That one's no longer being worked either. And in the winter, I like to allocate extra people to hunt for food. Whoops. Not do the opposite of that, which I just did. Great. Okay. So we got plenty of people over here gathering lumber, which we're still not getting enough of. We have 0 stored logs. Good job, everybody. So, let's go ahead and... Oh, yay, happy wintertime. Stop working that dude. Well, good. They can definitely run along here. It's just too steep to actually build a road. Now, we're starting to run low on tools and clothes. So our hunters will start bringing in all these pelts and whatnot. So let's go ahead and build a tailor shop to turn those pelts into beautiful fabrics and whatnot. Okay. So tailor shop here, and let's see, what else do we want to do? We can also build a tavern, which brews alcohol and makes citizens happy. So that might be important too. Great. So we'll let our builders, which we need more of actually, at this point, kind of run around and take care of all that. Okay, 44% complete. That's not bad. And we're doing okay on iron and terribly on stone. So what we're going to do is we're going to go ahead and mark a place that you can get more stone from. Just say all this stone is dead to us. Actually, yeah, and maybe... Is there stone over here? Wow, it's really snowy. Yeah, all this stone's dead to us too. Unlike trees, stone doesn't grow back anyway, so you might as well just kind of aggressively grab it all. Who cares, you know? It's rocks. You can't run out of rocks, can you? Well, yeah, you can. You have to build quarries later, to, like, steal stone from the ground. Which, you know, is doable, but people die in the quarries. Kind of sad. Okay. Wow, 17 people. A lot of our children sure are growing up. We might want to build some more houses and stuff soon. Let's see. Speaking of which, we probably also want to set these houses to upgrade over time as well. But whatever. Let's see. Check on our trading post. 55% complete. Not terrible. And another thing that we can start setting aside land for is a market where we can store all the cool stuff that everybody likes having. And we kind of put the market halfway between our trading post and our other stuff. It would be so much better if we could have all this in, like, one area. Oh, there's a ring around the market, so apparently it's too far away. Oh, that's disappointing. Wait, so is there a ring around the trading post? Can that only... No, okay, trading post can go anywhere, but the market has to be near the village. Which, it's... Oh, this is a terrible place for a village. Oh, this is not going to be good at all. Okay, well... I guess we'll set up the market here and hope that that doesn't go poorly for everyone. In the meantime, we will resume our farm-related activities over here, and we will kind of cut back a little bit on our fishing and our hunting so that, you know, we don't overfish or over whatever. Firewood we are also out of now, so we might, like, have that guy actually, you know, do that. Okay, we're cutting down plenty of trees to make room for our market anyway. And let's see, so 77 of 80 stone, not bad. Great, so our builders are already over here just popping this all together. Excellent. Meanwhile, if we come back here, we can see the production of each of these buildings, which was a bunch of mushrooms, roots, onions, berries, that sort of thing. Now that stuff should all end up in our barn, sooner or later. These guys produced 24 logs this season, 98 last season. That's not bad at all. Great. So our barn now, as you can see, has quite the variety of foods which people are stealing for their bodies. That's okay though, we're expecting that money to go down. We are running out of tools as well. Now the thing is, if people run out of tools, then they can't do anything efficiently, which is kind of terrible for everyone. So we're going to go ahead and build this blacksmith shop here to start manufacturing more tools, which, you know, that'll take a bunch of stone and logs and things like that that we don't even have right now. So let's just keep letting these guys do what they're doing here. While in the meantime, people start dumping materials. As you can see, people are dumping the materials even before the builders get here. Probably should have made these farms bigger, so that way they would take the whole, like, season to harvest and stuff. Oh good, our peach orchard's actually workable now. As you can see, we're actually yielding peaches, so that'll be healthy for everybody. Our tavern will actually supposedly be able to make cider, I think, from certain fruits. Not sure if peaches are one of them. Hey, this guy doesn't have a job. Why doesn't he have a job? He's supposed to be a woodcutter, but there's... Oh, the woodcutting place I turned off. And that's why we're all going to freeze to death this winter. That was terrible planning on my part, and now I'm abjectly worried because it's late summer and there's no firewood in the thing. Is there firewood in people's houses? Yes, at least there's firewood in people's houses, although not enough to last them through the winter. So what's going to happen is they're going to get halfway through the winter, and then all freeze to death, and then I'll feel bad, because I have failed my tiny chest people that I was, really not trying to keep alive anyway. Now, unlike chess, there's no king on the board here, because I, like Elvis himself, am myself the king. Oh, hey, speaking of being the king, here's my trading post. I can put things in here to sell. And what I want to sell is probably going to be dependent on what I have a surplus of. Right now, I don't really have a surplus of anything. Once I start getting my, tool builder and whatnot underway, like this guy, or my tailor starts making coats, or my tavern starts producing alcohol, then I'll pick something of that we have extra of, and then sell the excess through the trading post to my enemies, or whoever shows up in boats. I don't get boats in this game, so I think anybody who has a boat is my enemy. Maybe I'm just paranoid. So anyway, this guy will start making hide coats out of the leather. Let's see, what are these down here? We're running low on stone and logs. Well, I could have told you that. Probably should get another forester out here. Okay, cool. Uh-oh, this guy's out of tools. That means he's going to have a productivity drop, which is a really good reason for us to get this blacksmith going. Okay, we have very little firewood because we have very few logs. Now would probably be a good time to mark out some trees to chop down because, oh my goodness, it's winter already. And that's going to be a problem. So, let's see. These guys, broken tools, not good. What is this guy? Oh, hey, we could have somebody work here and start producing alcohol. Oh, hey, that's cool. So I can pick, like, what I want him to make the alcohol out of. So I'm going to have him make it out of peaches since we have those from our orchard, right? That makes sense to me. Great. So, let's see. So this guy then will bring in 100 peaches and start producing alcohol. Somehow. Don't know how that works. Oh, does it take a season? Oh, you know what? Speaking of which, speaking of seasons, now that it is a winter, we can draw down our farmers and have them all go do other stuff. Uh-oh. We are having log-related issues with getting this blacksmiths up. Yes, I know the reserve of firewood is low, but luckily, those materials will soon be available and we won't all freeze to death. Now, that's the reserve of firewood, not the amount in people's homes, so we don't have to start panicking quite yet. Iron, we have enough of to finish this. That's good. So, all these guys over here are just slowly removing things. As their tools break, it takes them forever to get anything done because they're, using broken tools. I don't know if you've ever, tried to take a test with a pencil that you snapped in half trying to open the test, like Will Smith in the popular film Men in Black. But it's a really difficult thing, and that's why these guys are now dragging their feet so much. Okay, how many? We got all three of our builders working over here. Let's go ahead and have one of them over here, and two of them over here because this blacksmith place is absolutely vital.